We were told 150 million pounds on midfielders alone. So on better defender and also Sikanya one better attackers and we see them the maintenance defenders and some midfielders 150 million. The Manchester United Everton has spent this cash and on Mami for we end together last week and I'm able to say Atuma ye season where you're open your friends Eden Tazet ever sign a contract and so I'm club your friends Atletico Bilbao. Mami Fantuga says we be confirmed. Bilbao club and Sonia confirmed. So our friends Eden Tazet one extended the sign a contract and so I'm club from Bilbao and Inaki Williams and a new coach Mami Fawe and together until 2028. Next 2 years and Eden Tazet one as a former do0m coach she said Bilbao no kwako jine juma and de Gusua ye the son 7 edit together no wa monitor show no me de to get Real Madrid Gonzalo Garcia Madrid striker ball when you be more attention the champ and it's a Madrid team no yes na clubs how do and so when no catch say we conference Borussia Dortmund for one interested in Gonzalo Garcia damage and it's a Dortmund club no almost 30 million euros cash are you ready some Madrid 40 I said number 3 Alpha branch friends Gonzalo Garcia the Madrid team no me report is almost a player no Nebuano Ebro aya near can say 30 million euros. Nemum says Roberto Gonzalo Garcia just Ukra 60 million euros and sana. What me for aya buy na no. He other one some emamu ewoj modern sana pay and on area to go so san seven bano. Mame for and to us Abu Kobusa or friends Thierry Henry. So opinion say walk up on Airbaso. Namia to my next month. Na FIFA walk up on Airshas na expectations our friends especially Avantia friends are Kylian Mbappe. They are expected from Mbappe. I walk up with and Henry say, oh no, the all opinion and it's Mbappe. A bedroom walk up no, na or you fresh, na or 100. That's why 100% are fit. Nothing obenya good a tournament. Any other country because Obama no answer France this year. They already more no say a brand by your fit. Not was stay a 100%. No sounds are fresh. No one good a tournament. Say Kobanasa. Ebe and so them France and according to Ra your friend said Thierry Henry and this answer no answer to Ghana ye ka Henry answer no so say am no ka say Uramu answer with Liverpool Liverpool omo right side of defense no Abrante am the friend said Jeremy Frimpong de buy no what I prepare Jamit and say Liverpool club no many reports omo contact aye Barcelona na Barca omo kwanyina no aye Abrante bako aye friend said Jules aye Kunde yes aye Liverpool say omo Jules Kunde area free club from Barcelona. Now you see coach Jules Kunde so ya our Barca coach na friends and Fleck no one of any key players Jules Kunde name me report is Sakoba say Liverpool willing send ya bomb 80 million euros na omet me triadia any Barca and Kombate na omama Jules Kunde and so join Liverpool club no 80 million euros and later some Saka yet Emamu Ewojumadu no Brantia your friends aya Nema any aya Robinho aya Junior and aya Robinho ne baboy no nansen and beto gasho aya Nema and so koba akwadana sum ewo Santos omu training grounds emansam no ebeye daja ebeye bebre mame fa ento gasya akwadano was submit an official aya complaint aya koma aya Santos aya mpenifo wa accuse aya Nema of aggression na yasene accusations on Nema no was 13 and yema miensa or say one training grounds no Nema say no in an offensive way Nema Bonidia and according to Robinho Junior number 2 or say Nema sounds so a trepeno no say Nema enko yinaba form any number 2 number 3 Nema sounds so a bonusum and tisa complaints no officially what they go crowd so them akoma Santos on penifo no yesi akodane say demanding meeting or person terminating a contract with Santos team because until me emotima and player bako na ocean assume boni dia na san so sana sani ade no enya dia etwa ebesi na Santos team no empenifo no obi anhye na emeka hwe emfa no entoro de se sign be kɔ dia omo terminating the contract no mpede be bi emfa enom aye Robinho Junior ere de no nsem ye de to the ewo so no sana pay mami El Clasico no aye tickets no na ye nin komano pe debate ene sa Clasico tickets prices no asasem skyrocket na debate is already Barca for no omaton general tickets omaton ni nyina Sunday and a Clasico Airbus I was Spotify company debate is say open tickets ni biato almost never be biato no a VIP a seat available now you see VIP seat in so a bonus started from a 2,500 euros now yes a 12,500 euros 12,500 euros no a players a zone and two bazo kwatena baby a players in now to obachia just a 12,500 euros and son I'm not even opportunity akwatena say and also akwatena a players nachi I would say a Clasico na and so it's going to prices there and eguso ekosoro and you later some saka yet emamu ewoso so kosoma ticket prices na so because diama aye prices na ekosoro so only earlier and the cable to get a Clasico no nyame ya to na Barca ewenia La Liga mpene for airplanes omede La Liga trophy ebekom aye Barca for stadium to omo winia na omo saka debate and say one way asa aye plans no entimi ema so because yes mpene for the international omo say impose Barca winning game now still Madrid mathematically La Liga and omunya lose here and amon pese abode trophy beko na ebia Madrid eko lose no mo presentation edema Barca na fei matches ne ko so sabi Barca ko lose in the game saka Madrid eko win ema table no ebe sesa nya so sabi omo enso din zemu no omo pese sa mistake no enso be ye ntinya me yadma Sunday omo fa aye trophy enko aye company na mom omo twen Barca any Betis no and omo de La Liga trophy enso betia what ye Barca never change the title no and so our Betis our game na say enom e dem saka na enam no kasema me aye deco wono and a sporting director edema Barca video bi and so ababontene am a reporter yensa ekam and say aye deco and Ocean penifo na penifo Ocean no aye Newcastle United abranche aye friends Anthony Gordon the agents and Ocean you say black van bi and so apake amenko fo bi esefremo na ero ne so nko fo no musi no womu ene agents edema akodana your friends Anthony Gordon omo kwanya womu ekosia aye deku omo kodin kobo eno na from eno na to ebegyina no yes sana Barca deku Anthony Gordon omo file no na Newcastle against Barcelona na omo monitor akodana deku enwu sa krawe womu sa etime kana ene ya akoba no say Manchester United and person Marcus Rashford nisika ombete so Barca befa no Rashford ebetime akwa Gordon and so betia babeshem amanyama aye kama ayama Barcelona and aye demete the same aye player and Anthony Gordon menya reporter na say yes ba munchen and so am make aye concrete aye offer ayama player no demete ne say offer omodiama no aye 5-year contract and omodiama Anthony Gordon agents no na almost negotiations say there it depend on aye player no and aye Newcastle United because omo buy and there wamon efil sa akwada no omo ready say the opportunity be aba on no and so etime de nako enom jametia ya de won some ema manano pe ewo dwumade no so na oko aye Real Madrid ewo aye Spain me nya report say Madrid aye supporters the Madridistas no yes ebi ma chance omu demand for aye signatures na signatures ni na no aye Mbappe out eno aye diaba dodo na se Mbappe na say aye Real Madrid team na yesi de ntia amanko for no mubu afu nyina no ene se Mbappe holidays na wakoye enso ewo Italy emra na Madrid enso ebo game na wo player we pra want me ametra se ene wo teammates no am support aye club no onenam aye holidays and I want a girlfriend more money and I no can say I had almost say Mbappe out na yesim na organizers na and as originators no me side and buy no and I no can say according to na almost pay 50,000 signatures asat and payment so Euro Studios me check it finally and sana Euro Studios no na yeso manya 70,705 signatures enti Madrid aya Madridistas no dodo na no Mbappe wo mo se Mbappe free club no enkonti obo launch aya hashtag no signatures no aya 70,750 out of aya 50,000 nom per not just amanya enso amana pro eno aya jetia ya the one some enso to get into Premier League no because enra we are get 2 p.m. Ghana aya time and by Chelsea any aya club from Nottingham Forest game no ekoso I was Stamford Bridge na obi anim dey see your passing game yen shada kranyan settle obi okra na fe edwo kopa bia obetena so obetuna akwa betra game no the winner is a first goal and so we kwa check here Nottingham Forest as a first goal e dey Chelsea and no second goal and so aba third goal Sabekao and Joe Pedro enya consolation ba consider ba mo na enra mami opanyina your friend is Evangelos Marinakis ono and oya team owner Nottingham Forest club no nedia na opanyiwe unsa ya ka ayo coach se pamo ba oye bruta masa oba pamo se oba bona dwena ma no pamo se optimistic park ne so wamra game na bana wie no oba pamo mami fa we enter ya se enra ye unsa Evangelos Marinakis onye ewo Stamford Bridge chiro opanyino and wakono na oni supporters ni danabra Osaki Nuno Espirito Santo ana club no obo performance ever from no fans no edwa no nemom enra ekoba sa win enso ba no on supporters no enra NJ okay and supporters ni ebi bam no ebi so ni mo wom man fans president and ekono enom ejetia ya the one some mamu ewo jumade no sene mami abrantia France Cole Palmer na yeni nkoma enro Cole Palmer say penalty ha dweno for Palmer emira Chelsea aso yese no Cole Palmer konya penalty and was said American eka say Cole Palmer say match onu say Premier League no wa attempted 20 penalties was say mako aye 2 and was 18 enro agene kan aye number 2 and was said e Premier League no mo na Cole Palmer ni say Chelsea aye club no onu say this season Chelsea with aye Cole Palmer I was starting lineup no Chelsea win a rate only 24%. Almost average of a goal scored no 1.29 and a Cole Palmer. So where Chelsea without a Cole Palmer was starting leveler, one win a percentage 57%. And almost average 1.93 a goal scored. Now say Cole Palmer and so by a problem. And my Chelsea this season and your questions are Yebusa and Wabra and Cole Palmer and so me and the penalty and reference Jamaica Gababo to say no cry a woman and it's a Cole Palmer na aya onim 2023 Cole Palmer Chelsea for Wamoko Fana Bayano Cole Palmer no Emabo and it is a Cole Palmer no sitting in our Kopaye after say the links to Manchester United and so Bayano so almost starting Cole Palmer said about Manchester United no according to Jimmy Carragher since then Otina say now Cole Palmer the body language on to me Emma Bonam Obono Utun say BB and Swasa and according to Jimmy Carragher also on one person personal observations and what Ethigan and Ranara some Chelsea team in our legend Thiago Silva Abba Stadium I was Stamford Bridge na Thiago Silva wajili good FC Porto and into the club Asia can to opportunity aba omare ayeni team na mami owura friend say Thiago Silva Maxwell I had the drew baby no o Thiago Silva wutu sa na game na hwara fro no. So many reactions now. Utu say game never na afro Thiago Silva when him never the other image almost circle no aha na just unia nya ball no kran ko be jai he eno ayo reference Thiago Silva I had you pa oh yeah Chelsea supporter I never know can say I Premier League no the last 6 matches Chelsea I lose no nyina na eno crowd obuti ye enya aye 1 goal now the last time Chelsea called 6 matches in a row lose no nyina no e date back 1993 and Chelsea sabi record any record papa and said who sem esitia yat emam and so jumade ne sene na dientia na ma Thiago Silva wadwane so almost ne Chelsea mrabi womu eko 13 straight league games na empo obun concede and sa club no efie 2 oko away 2 just a brother clubs no Ebro Chelsea ha dwene na mama Chelsea supporters mama fans guys right after the game and be together Chelsea supporters no wom enso at the announcement at the fan group no wom announce 2 protest. Number 1 almost before FA Cup final at Manchester City almost on the match at 1:30 p.m. at Wembley Way na the banners I want to our banners no almost a large banners na focus no on Bluco afei almost include sporting directors no because the echoes were Chelsea no almost here and the banners ni baba omeka bi ade akire Bluco penifo no omeka bi answer the sporting directors no because omwa protest number 2 almost game against Tottenham Hotspur and also fans no almost say minute 22 obiam enso be dinachi what is him omba down much ade team no na for 1 minute na Chelsea supporters ade omachi and rebel no and also almost minute 22 regional minute 22 they say the year 2022 and a Bluco for way ebe fa Chelsea club no omo catch almost say enough is enough one from Chelsea in the back and today Bluco for and from Chelsea no and from because their course no omo jine ho omo entias here enom dem kasa mensaka yes protest obakan omo nyanya yo omo start here omo yesa until say changes and so betia ba until say a new manager omo full so betia boa and so beba no enya dey say sa protest omo start here omo join sa protest international here this very weekend and Chelsea and you do omo come on pay e show no so why na Chelsea omo dey baba supporters no demand for a next manager mami owura friends Xavi Hernandez and a former Barca player former Barca coach no debate and it's under serious consideration said the next Chelsea manager and so Xavi na okay say Maxwell Nra and I'm never to say John Michelobi Ebeka say Chelsea in choosing our next manager so all the most supporters now on a good job Eddie champion for no so because the Chelsea supporters and choosing our next manager a choice supporters never bano e be better Eddie champion for never na no man dey lamro senior buy ya go for we eno ayede tena Xavi Hernandez ena omo consider no eno ayademetia yede won some emamu ewojumade no so yankopie mo enso ewo Manchester City eno omo ke banu so tiri course no na mami opanyina ye friend say Mikel Arteta any Everton coach no David Moyes eno enkofo say eja enso make sure so obeboa ne ba na 21 years ago eno omo say 21 years later eno na chairman can come say Ora your friend said David Moyes and a cover Abrante friend said Mikel Arteta and then about Everton and we 21 years ago January 2005 and opinion in the buy and Arteta great favor so 3-3 against Manchester City no and Crawford a favor kasia and a coach no and Sadiama Ora friend said Mikel Arteta na oma me table na Premier League table and Manchester City a game in hand name so where I said your points no because I know not the door say City ko win amoma close points gap at about 3 City ko more draw omuti kra na ye e ka ka to binanka omu lose points nina so say 76 71 we goal difference now 67 69 and I say we goal difference now and they Arsenal 41 plus 41 Man City plus 37 there's also no problem kakra and so when I know what me interesting to because here mama Everton fan na wonu eyi ni mobile phone na no what Arsenal obo badge e dey kire City place no na abranche ni enkofo se hwe omunim sese Everton for womu any seat and that's many Arsenal and so ya laya for because I know ade akwa ne ye no omu so mo jira omu ntia se self game e koso na Everton supporter ayi ni mobile phone he Arsenal omu badge na da so no and what they kire Erling Haaland say krache we enkofo we mu na baji league no womu anafa enum ayade a yade won some edema mu ewojuma de no se ne mama fa we enter ye say Gabriel Magalhaes Arsenal defender for me na almost right after the game Gabriel Echo ni Instagram Echo make post na sense one monitor Gabriel and we be to say Haaland omu wie especially when Arsenal any city we game bia na omo post e trori omo eno hege bro also ko posti stay humble enon ediete say stay humble next obviously we no or church Arsenal for no enon ediete Christian edika dia to so dia ma eno Pep aye gradual after the game also before eno Everton aye game no city omo ankasa destiny ekita omo and na ye kasa after no resource no omo destiny ekita aye Arsenal and ye no cry also wujitum also say they already mo aye Brentford aye match no enti ohe de be see actually after Brentford aye game no and according to reference Pep or ya jetum say league no afrin insana and aye question aye bisa not you read here also no or person will stay humble. Henry said on person be celebrate bibia because on only say bibia no ma Arsenal for no achieve to say omunyanya bibia and oh stay humble on oh stay quiet and ya dey say bia or be chance here and so celebrate say bibia and so atimi asi and na Jimmy Carragher say Henry say we be stay humble say we stay humble no kre wom and say Koba say game against West Ham Arsenal West Ham on Sunday say Arsenal winning West Ham a game now Arsenal I win the Premier League title no and according to Jimmy Carragher name some audio to ya yamo goalkeeper David Raya yamo nabaso unu said David Raya and I'm no can say for the third time what a golden glove no and a best goalkeeper ever Premier League no successive seasons for the third time in a row watch now unu said wababa the fourth goalkeeper omu I win the Premier League golden glove ever 3 consecutive seasons Pepe Reina AAB Joe Hart AAB Ederson Morales AAB and David Raya also etima AAB and AAD ya the one some answer to jana almost Arsenal omo ankasa omo enemies ne say e Premier League no say in the year 2026 omo nyina are dropping the same number of fire points ye ka Arsenal enemies this season anyway baako Manchester City omo City and Premier League and to your enemies and Tottenham Hotspur also your enemies. Now Arsenal for say from a year winning a year positions Omo are dropping the same number of points. So a year Manchester City points Omo are dropping from winning a year positions this a year season. Now they compare a year club from Tottenham Hotspur the same number of points 12 points and will be a dropping from winning positions. So Omo winning game near baby as either so lose and as Omo draw game no I know I had Maminko Eko Piemo Ewo a year Champions League no na Mami newspapers no Marsa Ewo a year Spain na Marsa for an front a page and pay the omodia to said Destiny Budapest Vamos not just omodia support as the Atletico Madrid and na ewo Emirates bibi enso betimi ase Marsa for no and the diaba a Dario AS4 and so the almost road to glory na so almost no boy and AS Dario so road to a glory and yebe sawe timi abemusa and so the club from Atletico anti a goalkeeper Janobla and on did not to anymore or much a road to a glory and I don't want some no yet ever join us moment Atletico Madrid players training and so I Arsenal for our pitchness no now said is yet Julian Alvarez more Omunam and so and Marcos Llorente Avrancha France Adimola Lukmamo Samson Alexander Solot Omuna and so players are available for the game to images to be and David Hankonum Avrancha your friend said Goliano Simeone and Diego Simeone Babano also available she Omia and Emrantian almost fit Almunum Sena Bibi Sweat me see stadium no and Ramidi Canada to us Arsenal supporters no at the Tifu Kasiabi Archesem Omu Enu Subida Ewo Emirates Stadium on the use na yes after everyone came no resource no yes fans they say almost a person creative for the back on na mama new Tifu na almost a person over the back on no latest one on person over the bano Mikel Arteta and was Everton Jesse and on my trust a toughest on my trust and so they go so yes supporters they say on person yes I we na on Everton Jesse no a blue name ahano my red. What I say, and also no, yes, fans they be episode one kasa and you saw musica at the corporate sabana way, no aba because I'm not no, I need some answer the momo and Diego Simeone and I want a pre-match conference no. And Omukobusa said the last time I in October, Oba J 4-0 Egu na de koye. and was say I so say omo better editor October team no aye better editor October entinya sa resource no e betumi aba na mami Arsenal supporters our Atletico Madrid omo team hotel wa London because Atletico enra and beto gasem opanyina your friend said Diego Simeone amo masesa team hotel no adaya yasem hotel omo kota in October no J4 no opanyina say dabi due to superstitious beliefs also now enra call press conference no enom ko bisa opanyina no kre no say dabi nya no kre nemom reason emo masesa hotel no say baby omo does say no nebo no efo enso the chain baby omo kota in October and howo enari akukwa na ni abo what you say stranger chop chicken eyes closed or they say the money at London and to omunya hotel and one edafem enum dear na Arsenal supporters Maxwell Sadio we makachrewa unu sa homachi 1:30 am yes Arsenal fans no we say Atletico move match mobile muye trade and now kwa no mother sa and fire flash be knockout no Arsenal forgot to be na Sadio we teams omutai so much so teams are on disturb your opponents no Maku be anyway and Arsenal supporters team of the elites na go yes I drew baby no na Atletico players no omo complaining and mo hotel in penny for omo timina because omo disturb 1:30 am and Saturday no answer to me koso mama fam together Arsenal and consider single goal home Champions League matches this season if you ultimately and Fabo and 2 minutes. The same time Atletico Madrid are conceding 9 goals 4 away matches in Tiana Empire Beja and the one some Alabama report and say team no 2 teams no players are likely so on betting starting on about Oko Arsenal David Raya as usual Minya report some branch from Christian Mosquera ebetia right side of defense or William Saliba any Gabron middle central defense or now a branch from Henkapi Abba number 3 Martin Mendy, Declan Rice, Eberech Eze, Bukayo Saka, Victor Jokares, and your branch friends at Trust and Nemo Channel Sandra, Mikel Arteta confirm my Shakai, I am fit. Sounds Anna, I am Martin Odegaard, also a fit, and on area Atletico, and your goalkeeper friend said David Raya, a branch and the Marco Sorrenti, Sounds Anna, I am Rugari, David Hanku, and Mark A. Pubel, Adimola Lukman, Sounds Anna Johnny Cardoso, Coca Resurrection, Goliano, I guess Simeone, Julian Alvarez, and your branch friends Antoine Griezmann, but coach Diego Simeone did just say a branch friends Alexander Solot and Obehiano even for 5 minutes 10 minutes and also 90 minutes Obehia Alexander Solot I want a match no and on I said who some sit here my main friend together Wachina and a PSG one game against Bayern and Swet Yakoso our Alliance Arena no pay a PSG and release almost squad for a match 2 players one available maybe catch say goalkeeper friends Lucas Chevalier Akopra I will training on Katim no Abrantia friends Hakimi Ashraf Opera I first leg no one answer available aside on players will be answer available for ISR game now the other one some which made in the pay and on area to my friend to say I feel 14 a Man City player many report and so 14 answer agree in principle about extending the contract at the Man City until 2030 not one optional year and so to me account Tony Cruz the position our Madrid no just say any sporting director them almost obey advisor at the strategic decisions at class no almost be taken to best returning our Real Madrid said the Kaka no and a Madrid for confirm yes a fellow Mendy Asakopra or ko 5 months on to Asia kai na fellow Mendy our Madrid no mama fan to say 210 matches played. Wamesi 123 matches through injuries. Or say 5 months. And I play and any other one some. Yet I tell you I would medal so. Only some that a club. You're from Bayern Munich. Wamu a new jersey for next season. I don't know you see for a Ochana game at Elkos Alliance Arena. Na Mami Johnson. You said the last 2 times. Omu Yusu. Omu new a jersey at the ball. A old season game no. Our Champions League. the last 2 times on my Nina, Omoja Champions League, no, Yami Admochana, Omu Yusu, next season, Jesse, and a Diabo Ochana match, and 2 seasons, Bakusha Ayan Robin, Bakusha Kingsley Kuman, latest one, and I said Jamal Musiala, and area tier, Chesney, and your goalkeeper Edema Basa, Manso, Yashi Chesney, Basa, no Otomuso Tete. Onyanko baby ono empo what is a Barcelona echo from Kofa Alex Romero Edeneba from ayam different team deneba omon fanemra say aye shares in the family one aye stable our Barcelona say obetrenchen why no matter and as a third choice goalkeeper only problem akwawe nzo wafano wadwene pa odi amu wini salamin mo na mbabo wini eba ye Jessica ono obagene she ne complain say enai on corporate a playing time our national team on corporate say be opeso ko team for ono kra no retire and a Barca for confirmation to ono Barca for 1 year obeste on money 2 years were Philip Ruta and Diamete mama Liverpool coach Anna Slot according to reference Didi Haman ono a legend at the Liverpool club no Dr. Haman SCM Fantiga say Liverpool a club woman a lawyer to the omo managers na ono say oye Liverpool penina dia two over friends and a slot no still obama the time because in the first season cry obagin league title this season the question no and you say are you happy every Liverpoolian and you're happy with a club no adema air to this season and also mo say coach way and so be boapa on the time with a time obetinya sankra nyamam and so the club no nyame adman next season and I said the hun semsiti yet mom e wo dwuma de sen sem de door so panemom e wo sem na dia chamo ani abedwafo betena say na omde enra game no hun sem ani na Champions League no omde hu amane bo e bademom mamenkel sem dear Equiaba Medical Center, one any reborn laboratories. I say week away, medical screening. Now almost started last Sunday, 9th of May 2026. Ekoso, Equiaba Medical Center, a Greek, Kwanasa so a Greek. Now almost a special offer, a free consultation, any more BPM and almost services on Wafano, eye examination, medical scans, dental, checkups, and a film about lab test any ahudopia omuye nyina entime show tutumrika nako ayakwa so a Greek Equiaba Medical Center esansem na dia screen no enso ekwaso na frɛ 0540-121-563 0540-121-563 now in telephone any komo Afrique Logistics and shipping services makajo say what we did from China now shipping problems at the mawa but Afrique Logistics and shipping services almost say what you told Yamano ever China, Shipedia bro ever Ghana, do omoya small parcels, groupie small packages, a bow Emma Sevu Sika, and omoya full containers, dedicated FCL shipping a fay, a bad door to the omo pick up ever China, no more deliver ever Ghana, the amount fast clearing, any hassle free customs, air clearance, ever tema pot on by now warehouses no more two, ever China, you and Guangzhou, and our Ghana and so more two tema, and I feel Kumase, number is sounds your WhatsApp line 0536 735 393 0536 735 393. Now the Afrique Logistics for any comma. I am also Obstacle Enterprise for Muguso Fro. We be building a project. No, I drew tiling, but you're building a way, I drew baby over here tiles, papa. Every also Obstacle Enterprise. Some air floor tiles, wall air tiles, among other tiles from air Twyford and the Mikaso tiles, different colors, different air types, different air sizes, different air designs, and of a different air shapes. Nobody be also Obstacle Enterprise. Enti eba tiles there when I will tell you free. Now branches na doors Odru Tanaswa only opposite air palace no edum 3 branches back air adjacent Ajaba jewelry ebiam edum air opposite post office no and edum so as a champagne na himfi obo Abepo Junction opposite county hospital 0244 458 542 0244 458 542. Now the answer for Nkasa cleans air hand soap no pebi ronsa platom air germs and bacteria dodo na no umfa wani ehunemu also make sure so ba ronsa air frequently and also air clean hand soap a free air GC brand as well na do be and also use 99.9% and the kum germs at the mountain time you know you safe from air germs and bacteria. Clean hand soap Mount Sanka GC brand is all about you. We know can say Hills Hills and Valley Sales School SA one ebi application for qualified aid teachers and for dedicated individuals. Bebacho teachers no omo pemwa no betre preschool and for primary teachers and almost say school cleaners. Bebacho requirements the teachers no also kuta BEd in basic education and as early childhood education. Ukuta any relevant experience to your advantage and a cleaners no formal qualification. Name also you'll be hardworking or you're reliable. Now say you're committed to a jumano. Bebacho over submit application letter and with CV our school premises our Hills and Valley Sales School our patase more best shortlist mono yeba contact mu nyina shadow so for me eno aya de tie mame nka obiam say we aya me na powerty baby a wo beda wo kumase na wo pe baby a beda wasom ebedwe wo kama bebacho aya me na pa Royal Guest House ewo ena wo se wutimi eda na bibia aya kama edema wo bebacho me na pa say 24-hour security enkania ejina so 24 hours so ejina so 24 hours bebacho omo rooms air condition rooms room edema bibia ne kwaso wo mo ewo Shim School Johnson offer Grace Gift edema wo so bia se wo California Flu Joint obo ho bebacho me na pa say ye o shuttle frame ye ba peko near Dwababeda, I'm a Bibia Kamadi. My number no 0543 556 666 0543 556 666. Now, I'm in a pa and so in command Bibia and Yakama, come and so from Mataruma, and I did first batch and so EDC and Chamo, any of for air to us. Poya to my best abba, Nadia Kanyabidi for Nebum Champions League Day. Matches and as a match no Basune. Don't forget Senra City and so the who say chop. Amateur say omama adwuma na tin by no nkyerɛ sɛ yɛgyae ɛdeɛ omintim yetim just yɛwie ansa na deɛ mbɛka bia wo deɛ monka
ɛnra dan baba sɛ on tia sɛ de bia wo ka bia asena matena hɔ na ayise ana asɛ ɛno asɛ menka bi nkyerɛw na so me
video ka bi nkyerɛw ba deɛ bi
ɛna so menka deɛ
ɛna ɔpɛsɛ ɔsɔre bɔ bia
ka sɛ de na menka o say Premier League teams no American Premier League be 15-20 no. Net teams are City do0m no. Na nyas na nko a. Osi Liverpool, Chelsea no nyina do baby kwa kai say near Chelsea go league. Aha. To abese o mu nyina ho. Ba o mu no mu tietimi o mi o ma no. Na o mu huru Arsenal say e na mu team 9 points na ma wa be close. Na mo so mu team e na mo zo sam ho. Mo body osam ho. Ye de onsan ho. What I say?
That's it.
Okay.
Tell me a story with an update about CCA.
Okay.
Sam Madrid for no more Mbappe out no.
Petition no. I'm not for no. I'm checking at 157,000.
Say on the initial on the kaka sen komo pay 50,000. Say per say the numbers this econo. Almost almost pay 200,000 signatures. Na chama baby omo nam say no. Ombenya. Now I say Mario was on Mbappe.
Say a catcher or moon. Okay, say Dr. Kofiasa for J. Baham maybe. And okay, say Mbappe attitude be a ban. Okay, Bob, your so man pass a man and buffy PSG match we. And buffy and can walk you off the field. And as a sir attitude now boy in no be a problem or maybe a okubia. Or a fantastic player. I just say Real Madrid dressing room is Obia and you're fine.
Yeah.
First name is Vinicius Nenye. Sa ko nenye.
And the also Mbappe we nwanga. Jera Vinicius so sa we nwanga o.
Ah we dey. So Vinicius no ni suba na o park no suntino. And na mo bi again sa boni no na no. Oh de hu no. Oh, sa park no so no pre ni wa ha. Na we na edi. No da ise ni ba mi enu ku. Oh mo didi on wa to bi gina chiri. Ba ko tutu ne sa ba ko so katana no sei ana onya odina odi watem to bi e gina chiri ah ni ba oni ne kasa ko no wa eku ana no kasa
e so no ka bi chi
na so no ne ka de ya pa chiro so
edintina ye corruption in the Ghana sia a police we team fanche de bia woni dikai
o me tay hu
o mo de ne na yehu ma chairman amanfo bi titi office a camera nto o mo so omu bokro no ye dwurim external police for benam say no amanfo anim hunti no yenka ho asem Vinicius die no e visible yehu ba we ni koye ni back door me kra de na me ka che say Mbappe no maybe na PSG club no too big and now you too big for the PSG club It will Real Madrid as big as Real Madrid no. Ebi Madrid be team Madrid ni suba dey aba form. Now if Real Madrid team control Mbappe dia, then chairman which club again? Real Madrid of all clubs, the biggest club in world football. Now one opportunity to play. The Usubaya na only Messi ni name anya problem. Enya over bloated igwa. Mbappe do jina hono mu a enya level ni Messi. Ball na nkasa ne bo pa ball na name abe bo no. Name ni ball ni pia. Ball ni name anya problem. It will be only name any Messi anya problem no. Andy, Vinicius no ni anya problem. Edi asana mu kai.
Na de ba to say
mo go fa
e kwan no mo fa so far ne chairman no see issue so mo ne PSG coin e ko wie court ni ade nyina ade also ko big team obey ye nuanu me de oba begu Barcelona obeka ho de ne ade omo de be ye omo de na the expectation was very huge and circumstance or they ba sikasem ne ade nyina how they want to break the wage bill to get him in and chairman obaya I didn't quote said the quantity they are pressure but I say big teams in there so obana my results certainly was so best but I think say omunya abutre manekaka because even Cristiano Ronaldo
the fans are angry.
Yes, even Ronaldo cried from Manchester to your friends say Spain or buy no only Barca and one fan is you. Five matches do no more J5 near but on there no any day.
Problem in your results attitude.
And your results we are talking about. They are not talking about his result the results.
Result now or buy Real Madrid or Madrid.
But what I'm saying is the point but yes situated at the end in context. Let's not overlap it. And I say Real Madrid doesn't have a problem with Mbappe because their problem is that in the dressing room the attitude I may say there are personality clashes among players. Yeah. That is where Real Madrid fall all problem with. And only Real Madrid history, they seem to always have a problem with people like that.
Yeah, sure.
Even Jose Mourinho at the point, they had a problem with him because he felt that now or say almost play national team. And the morning Casillas, a class because he felt that who do you say Spain now Portugal so the attitude of Mbappe is where they have a problem
exactly, with. Exactly, and now transcending to team because a team get the attitude I'm a player say nobody's giving his all. Obia more be for the team to move on. It's at the end of the day, the attitude it will affect the results of the team. And a team like Madrid, that's a 2 seasons. Who's a La Liga crana? Yeah, because for the past 6 years, no. Obianjin defender and Omo called this way. It is not the best because when Mbappe came, they wanted him to make it good. The coach is bad, no so called players. When the players are fighting on the pitch, which is clear, say, oh, have Vini name Mbappe, say there are camps. Your Vini camp, your Mbappe camp. When they get to the field, how would they work together to achieve results? And also another area, but other than that, say ball and kawabo goals. I was say the Mbappe, even Ballon d'Or so detailed. The other time, FIFA best player be detailed. Even this Ballon d'Or, but why are they crying out so on? Because team near Bona Chairman, we might not be friends, but when we sit on the table to really work, it is work, and the only be issue can we work. We na ba ko issue no akoye but I say wo bem o my na e boy say nya de kra we playing but say wo ba wa we top star na wa ba nim so dey back on na wrangling ne ntokwa na de aba and see Drew Park so chairman na me Vinicius me na me pass na wo she na beji diana and I mean so na me nja ma Vinicius at the end of the day the results have been was that the team will not be performing even with the stars or more they might not perform to their level. Inti from me feel so munya botra akra no maybe omo ne nkasa nonsense because he's a fine player because Mbappe ko is here chairman striker so for why as no to Joe Carres out Lewandowski is here no why akokro be ko for which other player and on Mbappe no so no so sesa because say even France kwa chairman ya ade bi so rare Oze na ye pia Dembele se Ballon d'Or penalty bi ba Dembele be ba se ba no wa pia Dembele fro se fro ko fa ball ni mami no wa ko bo no dia
so no pe Ballon d'Or ni ba ni suba we dey the Ballon d'Or nem say is a the France you know who go World Cup na because just adia and I know say who's the France we get the shame on to so France have more abundance of talent oga so mo kra ni bomb too much
container before
Eric Cantona David you know like 1998 David you know Jan na so pa emi jaka say ball mobi when me team mobi da and they played and went to win the World Cup France there minim baby omo players in the pool no now this World Cup go for the players.
Why should it be so?
Two teams are only going to be final.
No,
that's how good.
So when money Carasao bar. Also,
it's the same.
No more. There's so more and say
five. Say any friends go sell final. Oh, and now we are semi-final baby. So what you say?
I want to me in Blaster City. All right,
I'm not Champions League. So now say so for against
my Champions League. So as we Chelsea for the Encasanchero.
They say Chelsea, who say Omania 6 straight defeats. In fact, in 6 games, almost one goal.
6 games, almost one goal. Now, Becca, Monsieur Adio,
world champions.
Adio Kuni Papa expectations. Nebaho. Now, Mickey promised to me. Now, I'm 1,000 Ghana cedis. Chama, my Philip.
Okay.
But
because we're about 10,000.
10,000, now I'm about 2,000. Because of expectation, now raising, you know, what's the BB?
Yeah.
Chelsea for raising on my expectation so much to the point that I say no be a level no
world champions.
And I remember world champions. When you pull up the Premier League table, Chelsea the knife. And there's every possibility that next year's Champions League, you know, one had Chelsea movie.
No one had movie.
There are scenarios. What if they finish 6?
Nah.
So finish 6. Now Aston Villa edge the Europa League now.
Still Chelsea, but because Aston Villa able to edge here. This Aston Villa go out of the 5. The Omaya I didn't know. They say the Omaya say Aston Villa finish out of the first 5 in England one. 5 in England one. Aston Villa become 196. But Aston Villa qualify in the pool already. Now Sajia. England
there's another scenario. Chelsea finishes 6. Now Nottingham Forest mumunye the Europa Cup no.
And no, still Chelsea more Champions League. The only trophy realistically Chelsea beat Yabo. Omeji FA Cup no mabo UEFA.
Na FA Cup your mobile mobo insu the Man City won't be Man City.
And no ma one shot this year England so many teams in Europe. In fact teams in the San but the TN say Ombenya numbers no more. So sales are Nottingham Forest. Eda Omo battle relegation. Say they look safe after not win no. Because say Nottingham Forest I 42 points. West Ham are 36. Which is that they are 6 points clear of the relegation zone.
Yes.
So Nottingham Forest mum edge Europa now. Nottingham Forest to play in the Champions League. 9 England teams now is 6. Oh, yeah,
so last year we had 6.
Yes. So Crystal Palace, a major conference now. England being 3 teams in the Europa.
Yes.
Oh, it means that England be 6 in the Champions League, 3 in Europa, 2 in a conference. 11 teams for England will play in Europe.
Chelsea should eye for either the conference or the Europa.
They say Europa no more.
World champion, baby, my descended to no.
I say conference in Europa. So many to me and JFA Cup now. They tell say because of Man City winning the EFL. Man City winning the EFL. I just say team will be the 8th. 8th and 9th for no chance kakra.
Yeah.
And it sounds like 2 teams that go European. Echo conference. The OD ordinarily the OD 7th. And the EFL Cup no mummy no echo conference. And the conference no Man City aji EFL Man City aji. Which means that you remember table no so. Ya be you be or finish higher above higher behind already qualified no. And said that here Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Aston Villa as it stands, Champions League teams. 6 year Bournemouth Europa. 7th Brentford conference. Now, Man City is a Man City terms of the Brentford negotiation. And I know because Brentford no on our Sunday conference go okay.
Yes.
So Brentford Mission City. No more already defeat and that's Mission City. Brentford almost assured of European football next season. But the tell us almost say City's ambition to win the league.
Yeah.
Not City mum adding any black FA Cup or domestic cup double. It is a City FA Cup now. I just said Chelsea will not play in Europe. It's rather the UEFA spot will fall to Brentford. Until Bournemouth and Brentford will play in the Europa. Not Brighton or that 8th, not Chelsea or that 9th, no. I go conference.
You see, Chelsea, no, maybe or descend a conference.
I say, so I'm so about Europa Liga. I'm so about Europa Liga. Just say, or GFA Cup.
And I so bet him about the disease.
Just your 48 points, what do you mean disease? Men can't quench wrong. What do you mean disease? I'm say realistically, I leading the 4. No more move in the account.
You say me can realistically be able to see.
Over to me this is about Europa.
About Europa.
And Europa now. Because all the Champions League now can or you're 10 points behind Aston Villa.
Let there be Champions League there. Automatic qualification for Champions League. The chairman out. Out. Now the year me yapa ni say what do you maswa? Nottingham Forest won a promotion into the Premier League in the year 2022. Chelsea share almost Stamford Bridge da. Chelsea share almost Stamford Bridge da.
Aston Villa for share Chelsea over.
Onim say season we in the first run. Enzo Maresca share almost 3-1. Almost 3-1. That's what the day are. And Postecoglou no coach Edema Nottingham Forest we in one coach share almost 3-0 Mufie. Then you change 2 managers. Ama sa team na beto wow. Eno game no come hwe bi obi kra na let teams say Nottingham Forest won because of their Europa League semi-finals intino. Almost rest key players bi o. I
am the started Morgan Gibbs White started from bench. But Bembenya heading you guys say pride. SM film. And now there was an unfortunate clash be Chelsea youngster back when he was there at hospital. And he was a game no born area. At 2 because of an bank holiday in the UK.
Just a drop it. One player as I Hamepa Kupama. Chairman Kupama was a player.
He doesn't look like him. I make it to the World Cup.
I so much admired him.
It's only someone who will go World Cup.
Number 10 for the days.
Oh no, the say England number 10, so who will be dropped?
Yeah.
Because okay about Jude. Morgan Rogers.
Yes. Phil Foden. You know, they say the
Kupama.
Kupama if you Foden.
Omienu Bakonko.
Because in our form, they are not the players that they used to be 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Foden. 2 years ago, Kupama. Not the same Kupama this season. And it is one of the reasons why Chelsea is suffering. Into world champions, Yaka Bomb. Is there crowd? See me? I said, "Oh, Crescent, Indiana." Then me can world champions. World champions ni yawo djumai.
But I won't say just a little. Chelsea they are there enya de foforo. We enye bibiansi. 10 years ago, the same thing happened. And the crowd did 10 for league by Kai Mourinho. A season when Mourinho had won the league. With all the stars they had, going to the next season, Mourinho was sacked. The same thing. Omu place 10th. Sana team nete. Omu conforms but enche acha a year or 2. No more by GBB.
Now you're too almost say Yama Chelsea for the home and say that time now they had a certain owner who was crazy about good coaches. I mean, he will sack a coach and bring a coach. We don't do biaba. What I say. But the problem is honest way mono. To be saki coach na the form de ba.
Oh no cry.
Na say nka ba go ni trawa. Now saki enzo now go for Rosinoa. I mean,
yeah. So they need to get those things right because Chelsea and Gazahe Roman are not fat top coaches, chairman. Onjoku with the kind of coaches offer. Her coaches are more fine. Even go say then come crab best top guy coach and Ancelotti more Jose Mourinho. You mentioned the coaches. He comes in with top coach. I think it is an area I saw more. But as a DB era ni true. Chelsea team and the chairman. Season be on to me off kra like we are saying omo players who the echo ente 2 actually 2 or 3 seasons chairman not omaji bibi
that time Roma Abramovich na president
chairman yeka we mo kra buy a raw for mo so mo world champions as I'm speaking Arsenal for echi
menka ho asem
na yenum bi na ya na de bo Arsenal ne atete tinti na afi we yesi opompo njeka because Chelsea chairman mutumi call off over here season or 2 no ma ba na FA Cup bi chema FIFA club we uhu baby on fa no ma beje but those are teta be fight ya adena ye we na ajiego afi we de ajigo a ye ntwemante be fa so
we are 5 wins away from greatness
winning everything
5 games
by Champions League so but
maybe a
bit differ from Maso is that Abramovich be for Chelsea no or the 18 seasons or finishing outside the top 4 only 3 times. Some record the top 5.
Yeah, 4.
Only top 4 no. Or finishing outside the top 4 only 3 times. The new owners no mabano. Almost 4 seasons. They are finishing outside the top 4 in 3 or 4 seasons. So man finishing likely they are not finishing the top 4.
They won't.
They won't finish the top 5. And in 4 seasons, you know, already 12 back, already 6 back, and already 4th back, and at this time around, they are finishing after the top 4 in 4 seasons.
This time it's about 10th.
But the magic cup.
On the 9th. Oh, cup. Also, there's an invitation tournament. Also, yeah, Giants.
Tournament, young Arsenal, Kobe Basa,
tournament. I can answer you, Matthias. You're my Yadi. Now, Chelsea for Pesa Capital. I'm telling you,
Chelsea for
Cesar Caproni, Yomubui. Chelsea for common Saki coach.
Who know Mokas almost a world champion, so I'm
I'm on one, yes. I tell you, one more bridge, you know, the trouble is here, you know. I'm on
FA Cup, as we are speaking, almost our FA Cup, which there's also a possibility on Messiah.
And no, so much. They say Chelsea should channel all their energy and their forces to the FA Cup final.
I don't want them to see like
no. What I'm saying is that it's the only way they can play Europe.
Exactly.
Imagine playing an entire season without Chelsea in Europe.
Yeah.
It will be crazy. And it's not only Chelsea. Look at what Newcastle is also doing. After say before this coming, I would say financial fair play they come. Say so no threshold. Limit to buy huge.
Amount for the same system and now for me to be the system. Omunshi have to be the system.
And only you know, but they say there it looks like they say Brentford on Saturday Omni City. Brentford must go Europe.
Saturday.
Almost go Europe there.
Brentford person go.
Some they say conference. Some they say Brentford for. Some go Chelsea here. No matter how expensive City versus Chelsea at moment. All said that's already. But whichever way, I mean Bournemouth, some team in European football this season. Whether it be the first in their history. Bournemouth have never played in Europe before. It will be the first in the Arola. The departure now.
So they are playing.
They say minimum coaches, you know. City. Some catch City and City. Some catch Everton draw. Brentford draw. Lose to Bournemouth.
It went and be 40,000.
Oh, that's it. Everton draw. Brentford draw. No match Palace. No lose to Bournemouth.
Nice BBI.
It's before you never Burnley. Before you Crystal Palace in Nigeria.
But yeah, no, the entire ticket also what to take your boss ticket and call it.
I'll be in the stadium Arsenal versus Burnley. That's the last home game of Arsenal.
Okay, so no day just the fanfare. Yes, I can Burnley there. Okay, send team but then there's also it's all about the fanfare.
And no, Mr. Nipebu said yes, she woman.
And this in Goyewu.
I say the team knows that what job of final in the Arsenal. After we know some the money brothers friends on the number against 9 years in Fahum.
But I did not more to chairman. Ever since I came here, my memoir in the Abaso. Anytime I obey a story, be Babo match a home team be kwa to Tonio might be almost match no and two found and two found they be all kind of say our mokane account max on account and two found name was a Arsenal creative for team. Ne drew match when I'm to Montes Adena Mokoesa. Oh, story on the Atletico for hotel. Marco to Tonio, my name is Mesru.
Unsa de ama
oyama.
You saw your story. A man for to Tonio ma dey wini. A man for to Tonio ma wini. Okay.
Okay, hey, much may break record. Oko to Tonio ma.
Let's go for some to Tonio ma wini.
Debbie and Abasa question more on.
There's some to 2 years no me.
Almost to 2.
And they say I take a message to the fans say or any players and said they should bring the monster out of them.
More fire.
For 5 months a season.
Bro, 4.
We can have if I trade a league, you have 3 and you done. And you said 3 no. And you have 3 and you have selfish no.
Okay.
But I was here said net to be able to have another game
in the Champions
League. In the Champions League.
That's the final.
What you say? And me say, oh yes, Nenia, Yanji League, but what Ateta is doing to our team, be proud. Because send the Chelsea meeting as I am what you league table not baby mother. So can I don't come and say, what do you mean the job? Because Seven impedias, a poco transport near the canal of the communion chroma. Only no yes can afford to know, but by Mamma and Kevin not moving your boat. And he can ask him. I just say, Ogun sent Liverpool for when you come to play for the middle. Who also has my dividend you grab my name. How? Young was fire. And you are saying, you okay. I just say, oh, and then I say, champions in the SCSC, Fifi say, Interphone, no Mudidian, and say, Diego Simeone Bainter. Bainter offer Christian Kivu another contract extension. I, Omamano, a new contract. There's also Fifi Interphone be drapper, because no money does only answer Diego Simeone now. Diego Simeone young Kodia. I think he'll be a perfect fit for Chelsea.
Of course.
I don't know, but Diego Simeone for Chelsea will be perfect. Meaning American owners, no. Ebe fanwa. Almost uncle for no coach.
They want the first team so that they will.
Control number from behind. Diego Simeone must someone tears yes. Etienne Simeone ana obeko obete big akra. Mummy Champions League no na yenhwe enne Arsenal at the Emirates. Arsenal playing now is to create an atmosphere. But more picture we.
Effort.
Oh, picture. So one way live on YouTube.
Yeah. No, fresh guys.
Mikel Arteta and Papa.
Yeah.
The
Godfather.
Then Papa. Godfather can do my cancer.
Oh, Godfather. Ebia Eja or Titu Wanyam.
They can be breeze. Eja. Papa way on the Godfather Mikel Arteta. And if we Spain and by England. And then the boy no side captain born in Sa on the team. What I say? And no captain Everton. Everton for the oh my dear. Say,
Baku which is with the Anya Pep Netino.
I was a Pep Netino, but Netino no. Oh, but say, who say, imagine say, Arsenal ni Everton April League no. And Pep Everton has signed you Everton for him. Oh, my dear Mateta. Me say, Shannon me dear. They do it. Long the bomb home.
Yatia.
It's not me yarn and call a picture when I'm intra.
I was all posting in Facebook.
Intra. And I'm so toughest. We thank you. Thank you. Last 2 years, somebody be here. Okay, last 2 years, somebody say one. Somebody say one day. I don't know more allegation. I say quartet. I was here investigating. I know, but tell the team. I was here investigating. Was how much? What you say?
Na Angelique. There also won't be that.
Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta. I know Hill Dickinson was on fire.
More fire.
And not stadium more. And then Emirates. And then how Arsenal. Because Julian Alvarez no Oba Aquano. We bring back the badge and the postie. Okay, the very Manchester City fan be or they bottle be by or no me say as a bottle case now where first one your mom say Chelsea 3 no. I normally as the same points no. Yeah. Right. So that be almost Chelsea 3 no.
Okay.
Almost Chelsea 3 no. And Sana and no more share you about the same points. And Emra ne was here on one the Jina Hona. Oh, or didn't sa or burying it now. No, one in some. So, no, sir. Now, but to no nation, and they said, but to me, what to listen to more. We are was I by and they said, but to me, we don't want to know. Who the result? Jacket generation, no, oh, but to the show. Say, but to governum, or try and give you an way, say, not the Huye. And there's in Yamina Chole. And no purpose, Susa, go by the Abano of Swanum. And on super. Okay. Hey.
Bacho yenye juma why. We are on my way. We are confused.
Champions League. Arsenal versus ATM.
Me hear Opta Ama Arsenal 56% of winning the game within 90 minutes.
Opta for them getting the NAS and America.
56% just said the game is still very close.
Very open. It was
56-44 there. Oma Obia overwhelming favorite say on a bit me I win the game no within 90 minutes. Nana me dawa me jinjin asembi no cup games any tournament no nebo ya pa o. Only say in the Champions League Arsenal about 23 matches. The last 23 games are Arsenal bono. Arsenal lose me no pay. In fact, this year's Champions League na e bono. Arsenal lose game. Chairman, anya unfair. Say Arsenal betimi akofie, abla Arsenal lose game.
It's possible.
But Champions League na e bono. The only team kasai on Lucy game Arsenal. And a game na bono. Arsenal can still avoid a defeat. And yet obetimi asakofie. Cause game no pie any draw bia 0-0 1-1 2-2 na Arsenal remaining unbeaten. Na ATM the penalties years na free mu Arsenal kofie. Abla wan Lucy game. Na the woman say chairman okay, here na omo abolish away go rule 2021-2022. Since then in the Champions League, you do semi-final. Team bia okwa away ekonya draw in the first leg no ebe qualify ofie. Ye away go rule every bom no. You do semi-final. Na se team bi kwa away. Na sa team no ekonya a draw ewa awela. Sa team no ebe tenefia on a qualify. I'll give you a sim premier san. And premier san esino the first one. 2022-2023. Man City ekwa away first leg semi-final to Real Madrid game no kupai 1-1. Second leg no on betenefie e qualify Man City an qualify keke. Amuche Madrid eso me kanai. Madrid NTB. The following season, another semi-final first leg, up the end they draw. Real Madrid equa away, our Alliance Arena. Any by Munich equal 2-2. On your first leg away draw no, second leg no betrefie. Ese by Munich by 2-1. Therefore, Biagin coach last year, it is year, and last season. Now Barcelona. Any Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, any Inter Milan. First leg, no Inter eba away, eba ball draw 3-3. Second leg, no quatrefie, no Inter qualify. Etine, Sasna and qualifier. Obey the first team one since 2021-2022 Champions League semi-final. Wakonya a draw ewa away, no be film ofie. And it's something Arsenal must guide against. Arsenal very good record especially Arsenal about Champions League. Now we avoid a knockout. Now we avoid a first leg defeat away. Arsenal very good record. Abra Arsenal about the last 10. Arsenal akonya a good resource. Chama good resource means we avoid defeat. Either a draw or a win. Our way no. Emu 10 and aba. And Premier Kumakun watching no. Arsenal any team qualify. And Premier no one team qualify no. The first time was 2003-2004. The FC Porto win no. Arsenal I think it's Benfica. And the Arsenal free mu. Arsenal ekonya a very good resource our way. But be free mu ofie. The recent one I see Arsenal for pano. Tell me so that's okay. 2003-2004 when Chelsea. Some go 1-1. Else Chelsea fee Stamford Bridge. And a Chelsea be same 2-1. Fee. In a Premier no pay. And Arsenal akonya a good resource our way. na obefrim ofie in the last 10 times and wasi that be ama so say the Premier League teams any La Liga teams ejina hono mo competition bia no La Liga teams ehwe Premier League teams say no kre that is factual. Name if there's one Premier League team one also ehwe La Liga teams na Arsenal. The last 8 games are Arsenal Etia La Liga teams Arsenal remain unbeaten in all of them. The last 8. So person who say Arsenal are quite impressive against La Liga teams the last 7 games against La Liga teams Arsenal are winning all those 7 matches. Today another Arsenal game against La Liga teams are winning 8 against La Liga teams. Now me stretching in mind the last time ninya an English team maso onya longest unbeaten run against a Spanish team na Chelsea between March 2006 to April 2014. Chelsea echo 16 games unbeaten run against Spanish teams. I am sure so be very confused. And yeah day and at 2008-2009 Barcelona Chelsea free mu. Let's place on record. Say 2008-2009 over 2 legs Barcelona and Chelsea Chelsea and Lucy game be first leg echo and day 0-0 or Camp Nou. And a second leg Barca ebabo 1-1 Mikai and a Maculation and beautiful goal and a later Iniesta etekano. So over the 2 legs Chelsea and Lucy. So Chelsea between 2006 to 2014 and 16 games unbeaten run against Spanish opposition, and they Arsenal echo 8 games all lose to Spanish A teams. Medicaka Champions League yabo how many matches? See about 13. 13 na yabo no. Arsenal win 10 chairman. Say league na yabo and then knockout ya kwa kodra. By this time Arsenal prepare parade because come on because 10 wins and no draw me and sape. Me sana mo draw no. Baku came against Bayer Leverkusen. Baku came against Atletico Madrid. And Baku eba tia money Sporting. The game na mo say amount for bet no. Mo 0-0 kama esa amount for Neymar no. So trade drop and Arsenal win 10 of the matches na yabo ni nyina. Ade Baku say cross na say chairman Ateta na esa mo de flowers man. Odim say your Champions League managers bia about 20 or more matches in the Champions League. Ateta and the best defense in the Champions League of any manager are about 20 or more games in the Champions League. So Arsenal consider goal. Arsenal goal considered per game is 0.65. Say me person tia say ya. So Arsenal consider a goal in the Champions League. Now I say about at least 2 games. Arsenal consider 1 goal in the Champions League. Andy Casano or this year's Champions League Arsenal consider goal fee. And it is one of the reasons Arsenal are very, very strong ultimately advancing to this stage of the competition. Now they are playing against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are away. Maso, the last 7 meetings are Atletico about away to English teams, Walusu emu 6. The last 7 are ATM or away. Away na all bono. Wabot here an English team emu 6 nina Walusi. Now their managers be on ma Champions League will not recognize them because Oma Nibi. Chairman, onum say Diego Simone wabrefa. There are only 2 managers only 1 club about Champions League final more than him. Ferguson at the Manchester United about 4. Marcelo Lippi at the Juventus about Champions League final 4. Chama so timide Atletico about final not the one team about Champions League final but there's every possibility. So even though somebody qualify now, they may not even win it because baby or kwako no teams na ebe watch na no omu bia betime dey ahye no mate Arsenal for ne kasa ama for so bi kasa o na say ATM there ye no mu share league face no yes o mo for
Arsenal bi anka sa
ni Arsenal ni bi anu ka say
David Nelson ni kasa
o say simple na
Nelson ni kasa yes o mo for
o say team yes o mo for
aye
but Arsenal should be reminded say this same stage and last year team o share no league face you know ebe you free mu so be guided by 8 even though so say 4 packaging now no mu da.
I'll tell you, look at your
second leg no bobo.
That time your team second leg no first leg no ko bobi. Enko say this because second leg no emre 1-1 have any push for goal because all lose first leg at home. But this time the good thing for Arsenal is that Kai is back. Bukayo Saka is back bigger and better. And they say you so Odegaard and so you're fit for the game team. You're full house. The only thing is Mikel Merino. Ono kwa na
say ono kwa de onye assemti am be mese no the season we so on say that regular emfama Arsenal
so score of important goals.
Two things na me hwe chairman, there's one player you need to watch out.
Julian Alvarez
chairman, who average a goal or assist in 80 minutes of Champions League for every game bia bobiano 80 minutes either say obema a goal or assist.
That's why I just say me money mo 80 minutes.
Mama money mo jabi.
Money mo 80 minutes.
Mama money mo boni bi.
Onye fit in Jenny.
Mama money mo boni bi.
Okay yo.
Your center backs you know enye ne ho adwuma. Me da na image bi ama a trend na Nigeria. So beti me project here. Maswo. Yeah. Boy in the way Barcelona live how. Barcelona dia no sunam pa. Who's a Barcelona per striker? Wasai ma high intensity press. Champions League e be chama hwe map. So a player pressing very higher and I branch Julian Alvarez.
Okay.
899 high press and
he's everywhere.
So say or no now center backs and your mom you very careful. Chama they will bet me press no one shot press or jibo no sunano no side direct no go at you. So one player that you should watch out. Say ATM airbo and away game against Arsenal. Me so be how they are going to set up. Chairman say low block here. They are going to sit back typical 4-4-2, even Air 4-5-1 or the Air 4 big watch today, nor the Air 5 a good fin, maybe or the Air 1 striker pair at one. They will sit back. So remember sit back there. One player Arsenal will need very much Declan Rice. And I'll give you one reason. Chairman, Champions League we say up a player what more defense breaking passes are Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Setting there set it up. Be a low block line omo line first line of defense, second line of defense. Not team no airborne sir. One player, chairman, otimi two pass. Break sir two line of defense no. Branch friend Declan Rice. Chairman, why sir 12 times. There be a doctor can say the difference between or no any party they say party to pass. And they can rise no so no a carry ball no. Again, some player or carry ball into the final third in the Champions League in the same they can rise. Chama why they start 12 times. So say ATM ebe low blocker. Then the pass ebe tina breaking on more lines no. They can rise. They ebe tina carry ball into the final third no. They can rise. Chama maka bibia wi. Name no. The AC nyina say Arsenal a favorite. Arsenal should win within 90 minutes. So Arsenal ent me mini game ya. Na just one hwa season no. Say the one yaji enra. Abesi na no pay nyina no. Say na mu free mu a one hwa best say mu di bia. And having said already, you should be guided by precedent and by experience. Don't be complacent. So ya show mu 4-0 dada 4-0 tino ye no mbesia no ye betime you mo film. Ye be ya me ya. And it's Arsenal ever go out. Abroad remaining unbeaten. And it is extremely possible.
Yeah.
Say game betime and 0-0 1-1. Not a Champions League ya boy nyina no. Arsenal lose game. Na penalty say him film. But ne must say Okucha ATM win. There is no way I will do that. A game where Arsenal will win and one very very handsome win because mood ni ye Oh, atmosphere near Obia anymore. When you are happy, Chairman, we are you. And Arsenal supporters are happy, the players are happy, no tension, no pressure. And today, Arsenal made a very good game and made a very, very good results. Arsenal win, and Arsenal advancing to the finals of the Champions League.
The first time in 20.
Yeah,
okay.
20. Chairman, Christian William, Mr. Roman, Kase.
Also good.
Messi. And the story no team be our quarter to crackers be ayo lusu nti me go trust Arsenal quarter to me go trust
Arsenal to sa ya to sa de to de be to ndwe wini nti
me candidate me say me go try the ato baby
the trato
aha ba man ka say sa na be results no it's a we na mo quarter to in nti amba to what matter ba me die ni Arsenal call a per final call for the first time in 20 years. Atletico so per final call for the first time in 10 years. Easy because when they were in the final, Arsenal lost to Barca, Atletico also lost to Real. And some teams over the weekend they are also going to play. What a coincidence. But game saying it. Also Arsenal to men winning back-to-back home games, beating Newcastle United and also beating Fulham. See, the preparation is good when they are playing at home. And don't forget, say, these two wins no back-to-back, romance and consider go. Now, about UEFA Champions League, Arsenal is very formidable, especially when they are playing at home. The last 24 games, Omo Lusu just won. But because Omo Lusu won, what happened? They've won 17. Into Arsenal is very formidable when they are playing. And into where this season, the same thing is happening in Arsenal games as far as this competition is concerned. Omo winning 5 and Omo draw 1. They're unbeaten in 6. Into where expanded, they call all the competition. Yes, 10 wins and 3 draws. 10 wins and 3 draws. Those 13 games, Omo keep 8 clean sheets. And the Arsenal is very, very formidable when it comes to this competition. Atletico, on the other hand, they are very strong in semi-final games in European competitions. Because the last 7 semi-finals or Marco, winning 5. So they are very, very strong. But the last time was in 2018. Money Arsenal in a share that was in the Europa League. Chairman, Ekoye 1-1, 1-0, and Atletico progress here. And normally Arsenal sabebo. The first leg now 1-1. And the 1-0 score line for the team of the qualifier now because Arsenal games now home chairman both teams in time goals. So what it means is that the first goal in this game will be very crucial. But before that, Adia Engem Atletico ni say on my way from chairman in the Champions League in the last 10 indifferent. Okay, Omo lose 6. Omo draw 1. And Omo win 3. You can't really foretell, say no more quite. It's very difficult to predict what their outcome is going to be. But because a majority of them are losses, a handicap. Again, season we are. Atletico are call England 3 times. Don't let us. When I crazy all come about. Omoni English in bomb season we are Marco England 3 times. Let's check out the results against Tottenham Hotspur. Anna Spurs finds it very difficult to click on. Tottenham show 3-2. Against Arsenal, the same venue. Arsenal bomb 4-0. Against Liverpool, Chemekoye 3-2. So they've lost all. But one thing is evident in all this sequence, goals APM, goals MPM, Ghanaian 4. But looking at the way Arsenal defends, are we going to see 4 goals in this game? I really doubt that. Now, in as much as Atletico last 7 visits to England, one winning 1 and lose 6, and I don't see a handicap. But Arsenal on the other hand, maybe DNA is one winning 7, I draw 2, so unbeaten in 9 against Spanish opposition. But baby, I didn't who pan say Arsenal and Casa games na under 2.5 in the last 5. Nti under 2.9 3 goals and but be a 1-1, 1-0, be a 2-0. And that make us say your best first goal air critical. When Arsenal are playing at home, the last 13, we 3 pair and a both team to score. We 3 pair and a both teams say. So here to be at the first goal scorer might go on to win the game. Now, Ori Atletico away now. On the last 11 away in this competition, we 10 the time away they almost go. Back open on when you goal line. And at the last 6 away no, we 5 and almost 2 goals. game we no chema Osha, you really is still open. But the amihuni. Also Bukayo Saka last 8 goals are washing on. Or sending in Arsenal winning a 2-0. And it's when Bukayo Saka had the ball to Mudia, maybe say Atletico T ate. Elsewhere, Griezmann, because in 2018, Griezmann ain't go na the Atletico a progress here, and he's also coming back again. Or you're well experienced. Chema, this is my better analysis. I think Arsenal are a beast in this competition, especially when they are playing at home, and it's going to count. And me share how Atletico's yes sharp ever attack now. I think Arsenal is going to win, but both teams will score. So go for both teams and a win for Arsenal. My enemy prediction for them. But where the end they know I'm and it's in a match they are two baby. So I'm fine. Meaning so what matter.
Okay.
Who's out me two baby? Oh, they are mature. Echo finance or I'm far. We move on.
Okay. Martin, your friend is way. Danny Paul.
Chairman.
Yeah, you better call Greece, but any kind won't come away. And then then some now my I was on making can one my do nani my pelibia zamwa.
Chairman, ebi ba I was here edition.
Yo.
But the Atletico former Asante Kotoko striker Eric Kwabena Queen or the Prospers FC are qualified to Division 1.
Yes. Oh, Bequin I had there. Bequin I had there. Pa. Bequin one of the young upcoming coaches. I say teams moment corner. Oh, we say Ebia Kotoko say. Make my offer no more involved in his development. Say the training coaches coaching courses but get involved because Hamza now Bequin no man. Oboye coach near Jane so Lions as assistant coach to Coach Bash. He's learning from one of the very best. It's almost like he can make which I try me crano or the to cry so courses bimra. No but no fan say they are the future. Then you bring the model more common Korean while they progress. I have a bedu baby no that could best coach me. As a queen only you take over the team.
Yeah.
I had the power or the Prospers are qualified.
Someone or the Prospers are qualified next season of
Division 1.
Eric Kwabena Queen.
Wow.
Now assistant no Daniel Asamoah Okana Adanse Asgo
Adanse minimpa Adanse minimpa
ono ena one ne ye adwuma no Etikasios mo are qualified.
Wow, my idea.
Chairman, newly promoted side Obuasi Ashanti Gold 04 FC. Always a coronation baso on the 17th. Now weekend the Omni Park Academy nebo. Entinka on the 17th no Omubebe Kumase. Nanka Omuni Ken Faisal Ababebo. But the yatine say Ken Faisal I decided say Omudu home game no Ebeko Obuasi.
Go first ka.
Yes.
You got this guy. Papa,
It is your chairman.
Salaja who say, now you can have one of the praise at the end. Alaja who say, one last game, no, away, or was it for you to be with Yaba? It's an unknown home name called Wasi. So, what if Mutima qualified as also busted with number money? Yeah. Oh, this guy don't have money. Just
chairman.
Heavy. I do that.
On the 17th, I will Boise. Can find Sanebo fee omo any Asgold. Entano ebe Asgold omo coronation gamer.
And here Asgold 04. Yeah, Asgold 04. The Kanyasa champion town no bako.
Oh, chairman.
Asgold 04.
Chairman, so kai ordene apianin enin. Sa opening no ka say on tiasiama Asgold 04. Eme yuzi Obuase Lenkren Stadium e jodomo kokoto no. Warisi ndi ni decision no. But this side they say.
My boyfriend never got for some pacodo. Now we just some paper via we can just say, oh, you mean you know.
Say, do also watching us saying.
Yo.
The yet say, opinion the crown shot, Obenya shares. No be company for no money as good 04 no. I'm an akonkai.
As good 04 no clearly the meaning is a branch and one line so say, Tim your boss for there. That's all. Obese be any papa could be now say, the papa could not obese a your boss. Let's say. Corona cream to say the cannon not as good. Man, you go feels no boss even those are mines, but those are no boss for nay.
Yeah.
What you say? And that's the team number community, no, and that's a good thing.
And teacher man say omunyina eba odene wo apianin enin yeso betima ba be board member eno any day free eba na unim say Asgold 04 FC and so arrange partnership deal with SS Lazio de Bianco Celesti ewo Italy. Yeah, chairman. Ahead of next season. Yate cross o money kwadwa Samuel di nkomo. Sen kebeya onbo omo. Na omune Juve starting komo twetwe bi.
Now so do Lazio for Juve.
Bia omo consider ni mienu, but Lazio de no ekwa animu. Ani yate Juve nso. Enti kwadwa Samuel betima aboa.
Lazio na say na Isaiah. Those stars na Sergio Cagnotti no and Lazio chairman not to top very ni wa. And that time and then Lazio the
Lazio the omo de be ma.
Oh, of course.
And most African big clubs can.
This one
budget $200,000 cry in all items or a year. Ghana had you be one of them. It's a good deal.
Someone weekend Yako Doma Ediona Bobo Kono any Heart of Lions and a Deboani. Now game me no more draw. I'm not quite penkon. And Heart of Lions Randiabe on a team no dia chairman wama player be 1,000 Ghana cedis so my idea at a point no more da form with numerical disadvantage omo the red card and omo to be peke draw and to Randiabe Emma the team no player be 1,000 Ghana cedis former 11 wonders omo coach ni Odate Lamte chairman Odate Lamte and 11 wonders court. Nyami Adoma Thursday. Omo koto baby circuit court. Koto baby. Me say ba. Koto baby. Say Ghanaian.
I nothing has to go baby. Let me see.
One call
Spanish no can have affect him.
Koto baby.
Where's our no
Koto baby second court.
The straight court. Chairman, Odate Lamte at the Grow Lamp Academy. Ni team no baby omo dano. Yaso the 11 wonders. I don't know we are pre-season. Loving one there's also Mutianica. After so much no.
Unibi
na wabeti team go back. Asema de bia ye ka wa chema na monte ase.
Also 11 wonders also mo yom say the England for ye Abramovich team no. O ma ton discard. Also e be do no. Also if for no ye no mo ton team no mo discard no mo twetwa go for ka mo de mo nyina. Na say be come from some bejomade.
Samu
because players no one more come as a man. Darling Paul, what is one place in there?
Yeah, chairman.
Come dear dinko for money.
And easy.
Also, 1 million. Among 1 million Ghana cedi. And it's Dr. Safojani chips are no near that. A young year in ya say, come from call into player salaries.
Scandal.
Because team the head, they all know about purpose go match. But or disclose no boys in the be money come. It is all the more boys and the boys you chomo kadia. So come over so far bus and the
yeah.
And sad or that
Thomas is also 80,000 Ghana cedis as compensation.
8,000 also my
just say yes, but yes,
and yes, I said court today. Or corner you be going at home bus and this government. And I see your baby. For bus, maybe.
Chana, what bus and a person there. This is almost a team.
For Panania.
Say, no, Legon cities.
Many team Granana.
Say, Legon cities, no division 1 or no soiree. Eco division 2.
Now we get team play. Who didn't say? I'm telling you, who didn't teams are qualified. Almost at Teko, we will say, Omo Petimato. It's also finding out the interior Moto team on the year day.
Nachama no more qualified day no Mokoto. Post City, Pusher.
Pusher is all team 20
team. Asgold 04. Un team to. Yes, they are Tamale City need the BB. I say I qualify. I know not of I want them know. Everyone does not. Aha. About 12 for
So Shane private on say as go do for no. Abranche na Shane is a modding. And it's so sad more boss for. Was so hoarding.
Yeah.
What you say? Unti minye. And also positive to pusher. Not a pusher. No hoarding. Pusher.
There's some more day.
Papa. It's on unti minye.
Yeah.
It's your baby. Ebi ahono. Ono mo kan ti do you say, only how they do it. Otua ka ototim no division 1 amam. Now for division 1 slot.
Okay.
So no division 1. No for division 1 so say abobra.
Okay.
No, not to premier no.
Aye. Inti we no be afenu fa into so bom primo bi anton tim.
And them no ya adwen chairman.
Yes sir, ankra come ko.
Chairman, weekend day Post City and so coronation game no eba so e wo kokrantumi Ohene Park. Na striker Kezi Kobla Junior. Okay, me be kan asem chiro chairman. Boy ni Kobla Galaxies. Emma ni ko bought 2 goals bi ho. Me be catch you say kotoko ne mediama. Eni abrepe no. Chairman. Dia yete ne say agents no. Aye what? Office aba. Kezi Kobra Junior, Black Galaxy striker, says oh a hot cake. Yetete send to Beko Europe. Enti kotoko mediama. Any clubs in a penny in Romunia. Chairman, positive weekend D. Coronation game. Yes, a boy no easy. Osi from Papa. Ain't eno. And so need the floor by Medeba chairman.
Okay, I would you see what Meso Vaka Caribbean software to say only Zokai, Grace Amokai, Refuge Debra.
Yeah.
Former RAG, Referees Association of Ghana chairman. Nana Samo Council only interest in Ghana Premier League. Or no referee chairman. Or say waste. In fact, he on spend you. Or say he doesn't waste, which means that he's saying that Ghana Premier League now wasting the time. Or see, he doesn't waste his time to watch the Ghana Premier League.
My main interest was Ghana Premier League simply because the way they organize things to me and they're proper, professional, and they're appropriate. I don't see why I could waste my time going to watch Ghana Premier League. I'm a day for the members. They say, wow, I was a player, wow, a team manager. I said, you're an independent body, which is separate from the FA. I don't fear the kind of that. On can't FA, only team here, it was select one or select. Now, you come with you. As I was selecting referees near the dia. So they know bit you can say, oh, team dia is team be a next referee. In a match, be one year careful. Your best sending you. And power, obey your dear amount. We should have cost a team a month. Obey your near my head. Type up, but then I'm saying you're planning to team. Yeah, you can have all the other now see a diagram. I am a best for money in second.
Watch them with the enjoy Ghana Premier League. Also, no my cost on time. Now, I can't about referees, no referee who quite can say penny team into one you know what a bay with you nay. Now, I'll say a the West India has you. I'll say useless for government to invest state funds into Ghana football.
I'm a discussion party and can because the government said they probably will be this guy. Ghana League, government will do the coaching. No entrepreneur interested to a lost venture. A game for one. About the Sika coach, Ghana Premier League, nobody knows Sikaba. You get it because the people there, Mafia for them, Mao government, the Kwama place. Minister of Sports, who team control every and Cup. Because Omayom Kate, and whatever they want to do is what they will do. And you do the threatening with FIFA, so FIFA the sanctioning, and everybody is afraid of FIFA and CAF. Now, so why do you send your money inside? And I feel a big referee for car in few could be who I will need to say referee for no doom, a common doom, the great match crack or retirement, our allowance crying Pia. Then the minister no first is going to go to Tiasa and Coponica. Don't limit to a pig, then bumpire born in my blast. Now this is Kakoya, the weather blast and to me, they are useless. Submit interest coming at the top, so many at the papaya, then Fancoto generators more plan cocoa centers, dooms. Give money to every for what? Okay, I
was government named this Ghanaian of Angoto generators. Now, Nyama Doomson Kra, a Sontani referee Joe Debra, retired referee Joe Debra, and a former Referees Association of Ghana chairman. in some of the two. Nyamia Ghana Premier League. Your midweek games are Ebaso. But maybe you'll be adding an issue Chelsea, Chelsea playing at home against the league leaders, Midiama. Ibrahim Tanko, coach from Midiama, or Kasa ahead of this game.
I think the motivation is that we are 5 points ahead. We have 4 tough games to play, so definitely we are going to concentrate on the next one, which is Beckham Chelsea. I think it's not going to be easy because they have a very good team, regardless of the position that they are now. So, like I said, we take every game seriously. We take every game like a finals now because the 4 games we want to win the league, we have to defend the position that we have. So we are going to prepare very well, and we have today and tomorrow, then on Wednesday to face Beckham Chelsea.
How well do you know the Beckham Chelsea team?
I mean, very well. I mean, we started the league together. I've watched some of their matches on television, and definitely we have a video analyst who will give us their last 2-3 games to watch. So I know them quite well.
And Ibrahim Tanko, only the Ghana Premier League team, Midiama. And only say CAF at the Ababonting say 2027 AFCON no. Omo the whole dates in Aba. I have born around summertime no. After the various leagues no. Season in the neighbor. So they are in Kunya the situation players near club and country roles no. Because so but on draw for the qualifiers the dates no, on the 19th of May. It only say Ghana in a year train na yati ho asem. But let's not forget the Black Stars World Cup no so definitely EBC Ebagusi akan Prosper Arsenado the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association or my update on the plans in the baby Ghana BBC already medical babe kan wasem officially
it is your selection of hotel and everything. That's where you are camping. So we play Wales and then we move to our camp, prepare, and then there are a number of days before your first match that you move to the FIFA assigned hotel, your camp base. That's in Boston, and then we train at the university. And so those are selected by FIFA, and they are kind of prepared and standards and everything. Like I said earlier, the hotel and even the surrounding of the hotel belongs to FIFA, the regulations, and so we don't have too much to do about that. You just have to make sure that you cope with the situation better than maybe your opponents. That's it. Because this World Cup is going to be similar like the Brazil World Cup. Yes, because of the sheer distance and then the movement. You are not playing at one place and the distances between.
Well, I'll say World Cup against Brazil, then I guess this World Cup will be like any other. Because it happened in South Africa, it happened in Brazil, it happened in Qatar, and it's going to happen here. Said enough first, I'm for Serbia near the Ghana, Kugu, Mexico. No, if Ghana, you know, be never. Ghana, ultimately, World Cup, ultimately, all your matches in one venue. And just say AFCON there. Groups be, maybe one group, you team one city, so one venue is for them. But we know. I say across South Africa, say your first game was in Pretoria, your second game was in Rustenburg. Yes, Rustenburg. And your last game, Soccer City. That was against Germany. The Germany share one name, Mazudo's ball will be sharing. And you qualify, you call second round, you know. Your game, a ball against US, you born Rustenburg. We went back to Rustenburg. And you back to Soccer City. I want to be lose you too. Uruguay born now you soon and I do not a car is baby and baby because bed just and number patasi. It's you who baby and then I are in the same way you call Brazil no on say but I think we have one game in Fortaleza, one game sana this time and I know watching and this World Cup it is not like any other event. The Biami we uncle World Cup, they have a chance of experience here, especially for us, the media men. We get to understand a lot of things. World Cup, the team hotel is fully controlled by FIFA. security is by FIFA because go for players and omakoji omom de obo tournament ti omo security na so monsa and there's a radius say bi anka vanzen ke bobo baba stadium ebi o mbetimi untimi mbie shop ground untimi mbie bi opatase there's a radius car beyond that point and it's no park and ride, you know. So there are buses, accredited FIFA buses. Before you get on it, if you are searching, you are stripping, better detectors. When you now up forward, Robinson Stadium, inside the see. And I say, it's over back up 1,000 hours before car. What you mean beyond it? It's FIFA at the World Cup, no yet serious. And to say, you have a World Cup, Baba Stadium was okay. If you are here, Tivano. Any Amoroso Janti be sport untimi one of those untimi all those places holding in every vadia because of our sponsorship there's a certain radius ultimima be 500 meters away from the stadium obi antimi maybe because honor but why is Coca-Cola from building almost stands me almost farm parks almost entertainment centers and sanity the World Cup is a whole darling Paul Wadam for the player binti o kon ho dise bia player na kasa na wapekon bi so ya be gira be hia abontin kra ti waka bi ko gi ani nya oni ko player ho ne ko panyifu bia o ko gi ani but there are days the FA and one of the things also about FA na baso there are days omutimi a press conference just for Ghanaian media unse yewo omo press conference a mandatory say pre-match post-match and o ye kwan kra be what I say, but the Kai say in South Africa and in Germany, min Kai Kata. In fact, Kata Manko as a journalist, Moko Germany, the community and Bufajan to an hour, when you be free to come. Any team you enjoy World Cup. Now, Ubi one and a cover World Cup. I just say, it's the enemy name a whole man, Shehosa. But when you say, I'm here, press conference for only Ghanaian media. Serbia Ghanaian media will have news about the Ghana team to send to Ghana because team no and you'll be at the Ghana for the dia. Tell the Ghana for the Kosovo team. I just say, well, I know, be the train World Cup no. Never see the Bisako. Well, Grayson, quick one, Andy, me take you over no for
Akaman Sikaya or the era into Ghana football. Chairman, oh, you so say a bedu stage be Aban Sanyene.
Abansa. Abiding in Sabbath me agene. Yes. And what na bembe timi abunso. Ebu anyen sagene na abembu. Se ko diskane ba. Na beboa abe solve problems kakra ma clubs no ni players. But I say clubs in this kind. Omo diskane players in bi.
Onim say abindi me ya ban adwuma. Abindi policy bi aba after 2 or 3 years they review.
Okay.
No more policy no. Baby edru. Weaknesses, strength, almost strength first.
Yes, strengths and weaknesses.
Then they identify the weaknesses. Yeah. Strength, how do we consolidate the strength? Weaknesses, how then do we solve it? So gap will be a moment to achieve their target. They try to solve it. Me bisa say in 4 years time, a public funds now buying ebe account to say Sikana or Odisha Ghana football mono. There now, can they give a very valid answer to Ghanaians? Sir, buying for public funds, Ghana Fosika, and they run into Ghana football. Then maybe one day public accounts committee, near the sector minister will involved. Says Sikana Udiru Ghana football mono. Brabechere the intent number 1 Udiru Ghana football mu. Any number 2 emphaswa a diabre Ghana as a nation. One sha Nipano yes our investment may not have one to say. Because the very purpose of this can buy he emphasizes can get that very purpose. And as some way ye who can many must who can say some of the club owners they are not going to use it for the intended purpose. So that car or the team or that car meaning or the team. But the primary focus was to solve a specific problem. players yentimi ntio mo kayie no ye di sika ma mu na mo fa ntues sa players ne kayie and we still have players in the Ghana Premier League they are paid less. Na on phrase Kasano, a former rag boss. Chama, yes, some crocker was he will not waste his time to watch Ghana Premier League.
Yeah.
Malam ya de India ba. Ko Shapiro, yes upon Baba Kembi. Every one of them is coming out. Now obia a league near brand. Now omo no aya adwuma bi omo aya adwuma pen league no bi. For now, omunya adwuma o league no bi. Efrase caste some of these insinuation about your brander. You should be concerned. You should be concerned. But said it bia no enemy encrofi. Omagaso Ghana for the Kasa in Yabankubidia and referee. The next person will come out and say another thing about the Ghana Premier League. Anyhow bad it is managed. Abain Sikara of the shame. One day, people will ask for accountability. Say, who committed how much into Ghana football? 5 years later, Brabetre, Kapbua Kunta, Echere, and Faso Sikara of the shame. Ayamaya. One government at that time will not have one reason. One reason to say, Mediskani Shebono, say, I am a Ghana mining.
Okay, but Saturday we real quick. You were a very special happy birthday and a very special birthday wish for Mrs. Lillian Donko. Mrs. Lillian Donko. Mrs. to Sophia Gaspar. Sophia Gaspar Hukani and Mrs. Lillian Donko at 50. Man of God. And 50 looks so good on her. Mama, happy birthday to you. Nyamema kwa tintin na from Fradumu kwa dumuna. Sofa gospel kwekwe musa. Eni so wa bre to da asne lusua. Obe kasa ba ben den. Ti afidie. So mami from Bible church ni. Nyame ya ye ni na wie aka je be cross no. Nti na man Bible no nya den.
Birthday so abayi. Asna be sa hye ne.
Inshallah.
Sunday fi Mother's Day. Oh, nti birthday ni she.
Birthday na she. Happy birthday versus Sofa Gaspar wife ne when you odini 50th birthday. Into you wish all the best. Okay. So now another birthday wish to Ernestina Boachua Tena. Ernestina Boachua and they also birthday. They wish you happy birthday. Yamema kwa tinting no from Fradumu and Kwadumu. Happy birthday to you, Ernestina Boachua. Okay. Now in trust. Okay. I don't know. Me too, Maxwell.
Chamo, I think say idea na government they are doing there. Me to me support it pa. Again, you good. But the problem is senior or we implement ya the economy faso and a bear problem. Because say chama udiscamo be say J. Send me one miscabis ya, me see for my be am the befa. But if you say what two Canadians say see them pese ya. You make sure say the exactly the amount. It is a man to be and find the other man say fine next time won't find mommy. And now the mommy crowd better so. And as me to me the year the years or be say this scam the man max or using the judicial the next time crime in being count. And ne idea government and to me. So the issue is this yentren regulate the name and non-survey purpose. Mesra by say maninjai, the entire onjai and say. The main reason here this guy we mark clubs and for youth development. And for that matter, a players na see a kind of nuntia. Because so because a team bass, I tell my danger is a bina a top bass my club. Debbie. But they are buying to me and say be a club neko in a bass day ban. That's a duty now bow or buy to me I'm an either duty free and also bet to me at a okay bass da no more far buy on the business here. Because if you crap a bass our money teams are a bass or the mountain ya buy a juma. And it's a man, a juma be when you were juma say, oh, young so almost when yes, how did you when him say, oh, quiet, say, jumano. Other than that, have a more problem. And a referee now can say, Saint this kind of generators, my doom so and what the referee said, men a yard. But empower, the answer binding and say, because for you development, and I say, call to the players, no, tell me, bet to my regulating. This is what we do. Team Biano, F through F and yentuomo players from bank. That is a team in Mutia tabletop.
Yeah.
And your best embrace Beko bank. Bank no bianfa the receipt be bianco ban in the details. Chairman, the money through the FA will pay into the account of the players. Neno no be say, oh, yeni assign a contract. Chairman, who assign no be contract no be so 2 years come. Na sponsor so more scout go dia. And the sponsor will say because you misuse the money to obey to Yama, one of it to make us one year.
Now, no assign a contract. Some is the music.
Mission music and the amount you want. Let me see the 2 hour salaries amount. And the in Chairman say government never salaries now. Any wages for the players now. Some team the crowd on wide and no sign a cacrana account the Tobas or Betobas papa. And say a sa binding henna or regulated side and a media. I be a take and it's a good thing because we're at now. Your team's ringing now. Na companies nekuta. Ebi a Gihawk ewo bi. A Panian Tobacco Company eobi. Ebi a flour mills for company eobi. Railways ewo mo de we one de. Omuna nekuta teams no. We are now about schools na academicals. Inti omukra no more school no. About weekends are no more kwakobama with teams no maba. Chairman, Ghana football was on the high. Uchumu say everything was being regulated. But currently it is not the same. It's a master buying say, I don't know ye born about so I'm a sport journalist here. So when government discuss a league, I won't tell the government to stop. No. Because for nothing at all, a be most lovely, a most honor or monsa comano. And a boys never Bobby Brechaman or mo a moire, Bibroman a whiffy. And then you'll be an a benya professional Nibiacobo because yet Sabana Dombo Tene Charles Taylor. Chelsea ni Tottenham ne adinibia. It means that in your beyond a bed like you'll be too quiet. In this buying air boma, it is good, but I think it must be regulated well. So be a purpose a per se 7 a bit to me a savvy.
Okay, Everton Suina, said the Diga in the Champions League or Yanko fa Abofono, Omoma Canon, so on some right. Yeah, they say, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Standards are standard, and if you compare the standard here, it's not the quality of play. A lot of things go into play. Look at the infrastructure, look at the pitches that they are doing, look at how they press, look at what they eat, look at their development. So it's not only about the coach issue that comes together. If a player is training on a grassless pitch, technique will suffer. As compared with somebody who is playing on asphalt or in a hybrid. So these are things that you have to look at. Even look at how much we pay the players over here. They don't mature, they are moved into the European market, whereby some of them don't even get the opportunity to play at the highest level. The player here is being paid $1,500 or whatever, about $2,000. It's a thing. We can't control that. And that will continue to hurt us locally.
Abujafo yentu aswe na yenko yenim na World Cup no na yedi won ko makacho some much experience hospitality no egusua ekoso we with over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent say omo eboa pa ntimi so wutiemi a shano so World Cup ye ma VIP seat and exclusive lounges sounds on a priority entry when sabetimi aka onye stress bi anim no aye hassle just pure football luxury any the amount tiano shano so say we are more than a ticket ti ura any Absa bank aka chom say much experience hospitality enti na waba na be fresh 0551 551119 0551 551119 na say unso wetimi abawrem papa sanso ena make say Gingermet Dental Clinic o sin problem bia no Gingermet ena also timi de kompato yo bia ene tokru abeda wisim o senso so abu apai anaso yo bia o brashia na sabi moja efiwanum eba unya Gingermet Dental Clinic ko na omusiesi ema okama wonso yo bia pesa wo she silver anase gold teeth o pesa wo she braces ni bi e o senso pesa wo se vita brownie friend white anase teeth whitening o pesa wo scaling and polishing na nyina no Gingermet eso ba beto ebo ase nya hwe ne kama enso de ma kuma so ba wo Gingermet e wo Abrepo Junction Bantama High Street Total Filling Station no network pe e na omo afei wudru nkran so a eye nungua baby a NDC office ne wona hwa ena obehu o na afi no unso watimi akwakoji na se wako ama osia hwe ne kama enso de ma otachima fo so no yenya mumu esanse wudu tachima na obehu Gingermet ewo Maxim Market Kenten Road onum eno mo ya no afro mo number ne say WhatsApp line 0598731823 0598731823 na udomu enso entumi eni enkomo na bibia enye kama enfama medimafo Herbal Clinic Dr. Time that's young ko bia wanya a problem yare and a tete o mentra fako emfa wonsa enhye wo demri fam meaning say yare esha ase bai yare wa chinchini wakom miaye chese baby a wa chinchina kowura no baby on ma akọ concussion a de be mo anom nyasem keto obi o di dware obi on so okọ baby ne yete no baby so hon ma tumi say nchiri so ni ade akwankyera wo pi wa ye bi but still wo yare no koyo mintimim baby otimi ado tim on shada improvement bia eba ye wire serimo no say now utimi nke obekọ medimafo eba clinic or doctor time that's all the time eba to yare so e de amount kowai na ye make sure so ho betimi ato medimafo ewo atwema agugu ewo kumase a one na pamfo no wom gu so etwen se bra number ya atworo to se bia nya ne na abehia obehia na da chin 0244 774282 0244 na one no enkasa Mamenka said the Ministry of Sports and Recreation say walk up omo% kebenya Ghana fo nyina yako Canada yako America ni yako walk up no on% obewe ni TV so nebum obehwe the live feel ewo stadium the Ministry of Sports and Recreation enso de akonya de aba unu said the American wasem de chewi and na me no ka say ebinu worma womo ahase akra cheso bu worma ya select na o go through the visa processing. The other say network be our use no. Yes, dial *899# *899# entry fee. Just 10 Ghana cedis per ticket. So the more ultra tickets no, the higher o chances see about select na unsuet me ako trip ni bi. Dodo na say dem kind no egusua omo womo visa application. Omo go through process no. Until person we no say the do kwa ye tria bibia or flights, visas, baby obeda, match ticketer, whatever call a yesterday games, transportation in and around Ninyano, a ministry in Eka, and to dial *899# on all networks. Yato 10 Ghana, natural say, also be a part of Ghana for a correct walk up in the US and I think Canada. But Mamenka say, Kenny Rose Internet Solution Adama. And they already say open internet office baby
this internet is what mini wireless network
baba be try to come at the amount say a school and I say unya no fie office and I say unya connectivity internet connectivity no African rules I was 0208 282810 0208 na unim penifone and sweat me dinkobo na mamenka say company be as or probia winim DTF pretty and muamunim designs ne no aha opel graphic designer na win DTF machine pretty company kese opel NY you 0240 139544 0240 fra na chese wonim pediforo enso etumi edi eho enkomo na bibia ayekama well yenya birthdays na de birthdays never ha no a chain story so far baby that means say na nkofo birthdays sa mami chance emfa enfree miankasa minia DJ game Kofi Poku Nana Poku and a DJ game birthday DJ game ewo amakum ti Kofi and from Bonbon myself from Chairman BKB the entire crew manager 50-30 guys ninyina amakum fo nyina yeah, we show a happy birthday today. DJ game Jaguda #1. Happy birthday to you, bro. Nyankopo Israel. Na oma bibia anye from kama emfama. Na and no birthday wo hun sheda mfawo. Uvita chise sa na ye ne de pass and no hun sheda mfawo sa. Wo ho fa wo say pa na sa your birthday anria. Na just only aye answer. Bobo su kwakabo mu abaya asem. On this special day, have a wonderful birthday, my brother. God bless you. Happy birthday once again, bro. Sanso and say happy birthday, Kwadiama Akwasiadu. Na Akwasiadu ewo British Army. And your birthday way through him and was say young show a happy birthday. Ntiagosi happy birthday to you, Nyankopo inshallah yepa. Now we say happy birthday Eko Ediama Mrs. Emilia Osei Osafo Ado Dodona Freno Mafia we efrukunu Edmond Osafo Ado and I'll see and wish you a happy birthday to Mrs. Emilia Osei Osafuado. Mafia, happy birthday to you. Nyakopo Inshaw. So and I will say happy birthday to Weapon. Now Weapon, the CEO of S&W Group of Company. And your birthday, Weapon. Happy birthday to you. Nyakopo Inshaw. Ebio, I'll say happy birthday to Mr. Jeffrey Owusu-Ansah. And Mr. Jeffrey, and so I would that Yemfa if ye so na I wish no I would pa. Mr. Jeffrey, happy birthday to you. Young Queen was happy birthday to Andre Tate. Na Ifri Manuel, and was see Andre Tate, and so a happy birthday today. Andre, happy birthday to you. Cider. And your birthday to on pure if you so you will show a happy birthday today. Nyakopo Inshaw. We also say happy birthday to Salex Owusu Frempong. Na Salex Eco School ewo Gina Dials Academy eho eno Eco School and your birthday and they one found Michael Jackson pa Jackson Kutwa. Silex, happy birthday to you. Yanko and we say happy birthday to Reverend Peter Boffa. Now Reverend Peter, the founder and leader of St. Peter's Pentecostal Ministry. Kofar by Enono, Reverend Peter Boffa, and so a happy birthday today. Reverend Nyankopon koso amadom enye kese ewo so da. Happy birthday. We say happy birthday to Linda Boachi Yadom. Dodona friend ya adepa ewo Brandy Beauty Salon. Ewo Nkwanta Kesi. Ho ena Linda Boachi Yadom ewo. Ya adepa, happy birthday to you. Yenkemu hi na yenkotema community 2. And a constable Usa Linda or a police officer Ewotema community 2. Constable Usa Linda, happy birthday to you. Nyankopo Inshalpa. Also now I say happy birthday to Officer Peter Nana Atoyausen. Na Officer Peter a police officer Ewo Boamain police station and a Officer Peter and Swawada. Yeah, we should know a happy birthday today. Ave Yanko Ayamam Ponting eho and a Sandra of Sandy's Collections ewo one more kasa NACU and then sister Sandra and so with that. Ti Sandra we are the CEO of Sandy Collections ewo Mamponting and then with that happy birthday to you. Sanso ena yako wasa Samine. I want Paul G and so na Paul G and then Ayawada Ifri Roberts and I'll see and we'll show a happy birthday to Paul G. Happy birthday to you. Yankopo Inshalpa. And Afe we echo Eddie Ama Ruth eti Daddy so. Daddy yesterday. Okay, Daddy so. Hona Ruth eti na Efrene sister Anita and we'll see and wish you Ruth a happy birthday today. And at the final one also echo Eddie Ama Blessing our offenso nursing college. And a blessing ewo ti young wish a blessing. So a happy birthday today. Blessing Nyankopo show papa na onka. Okay. Na nankani di twato but me am bra panyin Sam ewo UK me say what to ba kwa ma ne misisia sen kan re yafi na ne refi so anko benya problem pa ne ti we de ye kanu timely intervention ki wi anisa but said yes ya to me de ye fa ensore so na afi na bishops enya time emembo adwuma emfa ma bishop because Tuesday and of course we need say Tuesday be on pure Tuesday. Now, happy birthday to Comfort Shrema. Comfort Shrema. You know, comfort to be answered in a hotedin. Kone. Ti Auntie Comfort. Happy birthday to you. Comfort Shrema. And your birthday way. Every some the UK. And or 2 way, and so it me edebe to come well. I don't know, nti anti comfort no sebe kan comfort bia no ahutedin eyekone. Ti anti comfort Chema, happy birthday to you. Yankopon show. Well, sorry. Na ambitious ebe to aso emfade akanyina no emra Yankopon ya no mo chena ebe san anybody ehia. Oti team no oti obi aka yakram.